SMB, back
Ready.
again.
Yes, sir. All black everything.
Steve, Mark, and Born.
You already know.
We gotta discuss my man. To me, top 3. Talking basketball right now. All right. Dirk Nowitzki. Okay. The Dirk. All right. Now, just got that chip. Took it from the Queen, LeBron James. All right. Now, to me, his championship means way more than LeBron's. Okay, here you have a guy that tried to cheat the system and tried to piggyback another man. Okay.
Take a shortcut
to a ring and lost. It didn't work for Karl Malone and Gary Payton when they played for Lakers. It ain't gonna work for LeBron. Okay. Now, Dirk, highs are the highs, lows are the lows. When he was on top, he was on top. When he lost, he lost. Stayed with the same team.
And could have left. People forget when he was ready to go, and the Lakers was looking at him to sign him, and that man said, "No, I'm okay. I'm gonna stay right in Dallas and win one in Dallas.
I'm gonna stay right here and win my chip." Okay, but there's a lot of Dirk haters. It's like it's a lot of LeBron haters. There's a lot of Dirk haters. And I might be sitting right next to one. Okay? I just might be sitting right next to one. In my opinion, there's no one like Dirk. Never been a guy that size that can do what he can do. They call him a power forward, not because he's a powerful guy, but just because he's so tall, you can't call him a small forward. He plays more like a small forward, but in these playoffs, man, he played like a great clutch, threes, short mid-range game, post-up game, can go to either hand, left or right, prefers to go left, and he's a right-hander. Which is, you know, you got a lot of guys in the league like that. Most righties like to go left anyway, so. But he's a great. Now, I'm going to ask the Dirk hater what he thinks. But let me leave you with this. Let me pull up here. Now, Dirk's career numbers. Let me give you LeBron's first, because LeBron is considered the best player in the world. Okay? The best player in the world. All right? His career numbers are 26 points, 7.5 rebounds a game, and 8 assists a game. Dirk's numbers, 23 points a game, 7 rebounds a game, and 3 assists a game. So if he's the best player in the world, if LeBron is the best player in the world with those numbers, he's only over Dirk by 3 points, half a rebound, and 5 assists. And Dirk has a ring, which he doesn't. So if he's the best in the world, what is Dirk? Okay? I just want to leave you with that. Go ahead, man.
You heard the word or the phrase Dirk haters. I'm not a Dirk hater. Yeah. But let's think about what power forwards do. What does a power forward do? What encompasses that position? Power forwards rebound. Power forwards block shots. Power forwards take charges if somebody enters the lane. Power forwards stop opponents from scoring. Not taking anything from Dirk Nowitzki, but he's not traditional power forward. No, he's not.
Well, he's not a traditional anything.
There's 5 other guys still reign supreme over Dirk Nowitzki. If Dirk Nowitzki gets another ring, if he repeats, that will end my conversation on that matter. But there are some other guys that don't even have rings, but they are power forwards traditionally. The numbers prove it. Elgin Baylor would not put Dirk Nowitzki in front of him. Cannot. Karl Malone will not put Dirk Nowitzki. Charles Barkley. None of these guys have rings.
So he's a
Dirk Nowitzki does. But there's a ring. No, they're not ahead of him.
In a certain light.
In what light?
Because he has a ring. He's ahead of all of them.
Okay, so does Steve Kerr has a ring. A lot of guys just ain't dribble the ball have a ring. That don't mean they go ahead of players that are more greater than them at their position.
I didn't say numbers wise.
We're just saying overall.
Overall,
a
ring is king.
Does not constitute you as being a top performer at your position. It just means that you were lucky enough to be on the team that year they acquired a ring.
Lucky is not the word, man. When you beat Portland, sweep the Lakers.
Proficient enough that year to acquire a ring does not mean you in the top 5. Like I said, I know I have 5 names above Dirk Nowitzki. If he gets a ring, he will enter the conversation. He's on the bubble right now. And that's all NBA this year, 2011,
it's politics,
and all-time power forwards. All NBA, I'm going to have to start with Tim Duncan. Following that up with Charles Barkley. Following that up with Kevin McHale. Need I go on? Dirk Nowitzki is on the bubble. He's number 6 on my list.
The question is, so skill-wise, you trying to tell me this Kevin McHale is better than Dirk Nowitzki skill-wise?
What does a power forward do?
So you're mad at Dirk because the man is 7'1".
I'm not mad at Dirk.
The man is 7'1", has guard skills.
There's no classification.
The man, you can't call him a power forward, you can't call him a center. The man is 7'1" with guard skills. Okay?
Crazy.
Can kill you from the inside. Can shoot the 3.
The peak of his jump shot can go over the shot clock.
The man, first of all,
and he can hit bottoms.
Let's not forget. John Sally has a lot of rings, more than a lot of people do. Okay? Dirk Nowitzki is a different talent. At 7'1", who has ever done what this man done? Could dominate you inside and outside. Has guard skills.
As a guard, the only one that can come close to that kind of is Hakeem Olajuwon.
As a guard?
That with guard skills.
Well, guard skills are
First of all, power forwards block shots and they get rebounds.
First of all, he averaged
Olajuwon,
11 points, 2 or nearly 3 blocks a game in the finals.
So is it that I'm just a Dirk hater?
Yeah.
These are Dirk congratulators. Because the numbers that I'm giving you for power forwards will reflect the fact that, yes, he's a great player. I
don't consider him a power forward, though. He's not a power forward. He's not a center. He's not a small forward. There's no classification. He's a center, basically. That's a guard. There's no classification for Dirk.
Okay, let's just say this.
Who can you compare him to?
Let's say this.
A lot of people say Bird.
Kevin Durant is a power forward. Dirk Nowitzki is a power forward. If you were GM, Kevin Durant is not a power forward.
Kevin Durant is a 3, solid 3-man, swing man.
But even if he was a power forward, Kevin Durant is what, 6'10"?
He's 6'10".
Dirk's 7'1", man. That's unheard of, man.
I stand corrected on that point.
Just,
are you classifying a power forward over height?
No, I see what he's saying.
What I was trying to say,
his numbers
if you had to build a team right now, using any young talent, and you had a choice between building your team around Dirk Nowitzki or building your team around Kevin Durant, which one would you do? With the size, with the size and the capability.
Dirk. Because with Dirk, you have a built-in matchup problem.
But at the same time, now you're taking away from your shooting guard. With a power forward like that, why would you even need a shooting guard?
Because Dirk can play off of the ball. Okay? So he's not jamming nothing up.
No, I'm just saying the number production that he's producing is not allowing your shooting guard to.
Why not?
I disagree with that.
Look at how they played in the finals. Look how they played all season. There's nothing wrong with that team. Because Dirk can score in bunches.
He can score anywhere.
Or he can score from the beginning to the end. You know what I'm saying?
Once again, America.
And he's clutch.
Dirk is not a top 5 power forward. That's what I'm saying.
Numbers wise, as a power forward, no, he's not.
No, he's not.
Name give me a list of the 5 top power forwards. Dirk is going to be in the top 5 of all time.
Right now, obviously not. He doesn't have the numbers.
Is he in the top 5 all NBA players overall? He is not.
But he was scorched every single one of them. Okay?
You're trying
At
to
the
tell
same
me
time,
You're going to have to go Tim Duncan, Karl Malone.
no, top 5 all NBA this year. He's not even in the conversation.
No, you can't say
Now
this
you're-
shit.
now you're getting out of
Now you're
hand.
bugging now.
You're getting out of
I thought
hand
you
now.
were talking about greats like Barkley and
All
Karl
time,
Malone.
all
Any
time.
list. Either
No,
list.
see?
This is Dirk haterism.
I'll give you the
Dirk
list
haterism.
Dirk
again.
hating right now.
Once again, America. Tim Duncan. Top 5 all NBA.
Bomb this year. Bomb.
No.
Zach Randolph gave him
All-time
buttons.
NBA power forward.
Zach Randolph killed him. So you got to put Zach in front of him this year.
All-time NBA power forward. Rings, moves, blocks,
The best power
assists, whatever
forward,
you
the
want to
best-
say.
The best power forward ever is Tim Duncan.
Yes, sir.
Hands down.
Yes, sir.
Hands down. And 4 rings.
Yes, sir.
So that's not in the discussion.
Okay, let's go to number 2. Is it Dirk Nowitzki? Is Dirk Nowitzki number 2 behind Tim Duncan?
I can't go, I'm not going to go by that. But what I will go by is that offensively, he cannot be guarded. When you got Tim Duncan, that don't pose a matchup problem. Okay? When you had Karl Malone, no matchup problems. Any big guy you can put on Karl Malone. Dirk poses an unbelievable matchup problem.
All over the floor.
Let
Now,
me ask you something, Steve. Dirk poses a matchup problem, but who is he stopping? Who is he stopping? So it kind of balances out. Who does he stop?
Well, I disagree with that. You understand the league has changed. The league has changed. During Karl Malone and the Barkley,
they play a lot of zone.
they played, the guys in that time were able, man to man, to play better defense to stop somebody. The game now is more of a team-oriented defense. Whereas, for example, how Dallas played Miami this year, a lot of help and recover. You know, a lot of help defense, a lot of help principles. So that's, you know, the game has changed.
Well, I must admit, these guys are playing at an unbelievable level right now, and you gotta have help defense because there's no way you can stop a player that has up fakes, drop steps, and stuff like that. So I will give him the props of being a very, very, very skilled big man. But as a traditional power forward, I will say the argument is open.
Once again, like I said, he's not a power forward, so we'll leave it at that. SMB talk, man.
All black everything.
Get it
I'm
right.
on Twitter, baby. Hit me up, man.
Steve
MG the truth.
Mark on.